Jinxie, are you gonna come up here? Oh, I wish they could see you. You're so cute. Hey guys, so today I'm going to be talking about things that people should stop saying to single people. Now, as a single girl myself, I get a lot of these things. Hey, the dog is here.
You have to be quiet. I know. Where was I? I literally don't know. You're so cute. Oh my goodness.
As a single girl who goes to a Christian university, I hear so many things about...
Come here. What? You don't even want to be in my lap. What are you doing? Where's that tail wagging? You have to be nice. You can't even see you.
As a single girl who goes to a Christian university, I hear so much about being single, not being single, being engaged, getting married, so many things. Relationships are talked about so much when you get into the college years. But anyways, throughout the last year and even before that, I have kind of racked up some things that people have said either to me or that I've heard that have been said to other single people that have really just kind of, bugged me, I guess. And essentially every single one of these things that I'm going to list are things that are meant to be encouraging, but they're not. So yeah, we have 6 things on this list, and we're going to hop right into it. So here we go. So the first thing is the ages-old question, why are you still single? Okay, first, we don't ask married people why they're still married, so why do you ask single people why they're still single? And, when you do ask that, what kind of answer do you expect to get from that? If somebody's single by choice, sure, they might tell you, but they still probably aren't single by choice to the point where they want to go around and tell everyone why they're not dating. And especially if they're not single by choice, if it's somebody who does want to be in a relationship, they probably, no, I take that back. They definitely don't want you to ask this question. The second one is the right person will come into your life when you stop looking. Okay. The thing that I have a problem with this one is that it insinuates that somebody is actively looking. And even if somebody is, what's wrong with that? Where is the problem in somebody looking to date? Because that's the thing. If you're looking to date someone, stop. That's the thing. If you're looking to date somebody, then obviously you're looking to date someone. It's naive to think that people find relationships by just sitting on the corner and waiting for somebody great to come into their lives. At some point, somebody has to go looking, and if nobody's looking, nobody is ever gonna find anyone. The third one is that you have to fall in love with God and or yourself before you can love another person. And okay, fair enough. I agree wholeheartely. But the problem with this statement is that it insinuates that somebody's not in love with God or themselves. And you don't know that. Your closest friends are going to know where you're at in your walk with yourself or your faith. So this doesn't really come out of people's mouths who are really close to you. But in general, when people say this, it just insinuates that they don't think that somebody has a good relationship with either the Lord or themselves. The fourth one is they are on their way. This one's almost acceptable because it doesn't seem to put any blame on the person that you're talking to. But the problem with this one is it just kind of insinuates that you have to sit there and wait. And that's not really how this works. There's nothing wrong with getting out there and dating and trying to see what it is that you're looking for in a spouse. And I'm not saying that somebody should be dating every single person that comes into the room just because they can. But at the same time, why not? The fifth one is that God is writing your love story. And this is a sweet sentiment, and I get it. It's nice, and I'm glad that somebody thinks that God is writing my love story. And to an extent, I agree that he is. But the concern that I have with this statement is that it insinuates that we have no free will, that God is just writing every single plan for every single person, and that it does not change. And it's not that God is doing things wrong, because that's not it at all, but God gave us free will. He gave us 2 feet and a brain and a mouth and ears, and he wants us to use those things. He wants us to listen to other people and to speak life into them. And he wants us to move when things need to be moving. So I feel like it's kind of a cop-out to say that God is writing your love story, because it takes away all responsibility from what relationships actually are. And I'm not saying that God isn't guiding us along the way and isn't trying to lead us to his best, but I think that God's best can look different for each person can have multiple versions of God's best. He is capable of so much, And I think that this is an area of life where God wants us to make the decision. I think He offers us many different options and possibilities. And it's not that people are options, but He gives us so many different directions that we could go. And I think that this is something that He wants us to choose on. So yeah, I guess God is writing my love story, and eventually I'll know what it is. But the thing is, He gave me the pen. This last one is so classic, and that is, you're going to make somebody very happy someday. And my response to that is, yeah, like me when I do something really good, or my friends when I surprise them with something that they'll enjoy, or my parents when I take them to a Cubs game just because. I don't need to be in a relationship, and neither does anybody else, in order to make people happy. I can do that, and you can do that, and every other single person or married person in this world can do that right where they are. So if people shouldn't be saying any of these things to single people, then what should they be saying? Usually the answer is literally nothing. Unless somebody is expressly soliciting your advice, please don't say anything at all. You could ask about something or anything else for once in your life. There is so much more to a person than their relationship status, and I think you agree. So maybe next time you sit down to talk with one of your single friends, or you run into somebody at church or on the street, don't start with that. And then finally, if someone's genuinely upset and they've come to you and they're talking about how they're feeling right now about their single life and they're struggling with it and they just want to be in a relationship, listen to them. Let them get it off their chest. More often than not, just hearing somebody out does the trick. And then when they're done talking, redirect their attention. There's so much more to think about. Well guys, thanks for watching this video. I hope that it wasn't too rambly and that Jinx didn't mess things up too much there when he was in here. But thank you so much for watching. I think I might have already said that. But anyways, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. And please subscribe and share this video with your friends, especially if you have single friends, because I bet they will understand. So anyways, have a great day, guys. And until the next time I see ya. See ya.